Hey, welcome back, N.y.a Show. Let me see. Oh, put myself back on the screen. Welcome back to the N.y.a Show, episode 55. I appreciate everybody checking out that last episode. I was on a lot of people's episodes this week. Shout out to the early morning shows on my early morning broadcasts. Got my coffee with me. You know what we're on. Now, this week, something I came across, shared across all my socials, was this story on Facebook about the whistleblower and how Facebook's officer of security and proceedings, she was testifying in front of Congress. The whole thing is over 2 hours. I'm over an hour and 30 into the actual test, of her testifying. But here's the 2-minute sum up of a lot of things that happened, and I'm gonna give my comments on it. So let's go.
Facebook and its Instagram app under blistering bipartisan condemnation.
Facebook knows that its services are actively harming young children.
How can we or parents or anyone trust Facebook?
Have you quantified how many children have taken their own lives because of your products?
Facebook's head of global safety appearing remotely and on the defensive after the Wall Street Journal revealed internal Facebook research found 1 in 3 teenage users said Instagram has contributed to their own body image issues, eating disorders, anxiety, and depression. Among teens who had suicidal thoughts, 13% of British users and 6% of American users traced those thoughts to Instagram use, though Facebook insists far more teens benefit from the social connections.
More of them found their engagement on Instagram helpful than harmful.
But 20-year-old Grace Park believes the constant Instagram posts contributed to her own anxiety and eating disorder in high school.
Everyone else is way skinnier and way prettier and have nicer clothes, and that also sort of hurt my own self-confidence about my own body, which led to me practically starving myself for like a year.
It makes them feel like they're on shaky ground and that they can't possibly keep up with their peers or anyone else. And it just makes their insecurity snowball at a time when they're very vulnerable.
Facebook has paused a plan to roll out Instagram to even younger kids, 8 to 12, as Congress considers legislation to limit their ability to target kids.
Now, do I think that they should have a 8 to whatever 13 Facebook? No. Twitter? No, none of it. Even with YouTube, I like YouTube Kids. My kids can't get on regular YouTube. It's too much random pop-up of some bullshit. So I'm not with that. When it comes to the young lady that was talking about the eating disorders and things of that nature, that's just a social problem, I believe. That's going to happen whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, or if you got to remember that Facebook owns Instagram too. That's going to happen no matter what you're on, because it happens in real life. So even if you take away you hold social platforms accountable, which you should, the body shame, she still want to see beautiful women and people that she believes look better than her. You don't see that in real life when she's not even on the internet. So that was my whole spiel on that one. To me, the government is trying to get in a position where they can be like the regulators of the internet and things of that nature, with there should be regulations, but I feel like these same issues that they're pressing, as if the Congress, the Republican, all they care so much. As soon as they get to the point where they can put a price on Facebook, Instagram, all of them to do what they want to do, then these same issues will be like kicked under the rug. Like, who cares? You get what I'm saying? Because we got what we wanted, we got control of y'all, and we got the money. So now, whatever y'all do from this point, it's like whatever. As long as the money's coming, we good. That's how I feel in a lot of cases with this. Facebook, even before it started making money, this big thing, I was on Facebook back when wasn't no users on it. Back when it was MySpace, and then people said, "You want to make a Facebook?" Facebook looked like the boring classroom, but we still made it. We didn't even get on Facebook, until a little bit after the whole MySpace thing. That's how things were going at that time. And even back in school, we were doing bullying kind of things on the platform, taking it to school. Not going to do too much self-snitching here, but it was a lot of that. Get what I'm saying? And for a long time. Should there be regulations? Yes. They have to figure that out, though, when it comes to how they're going to regulate this thing. Facebook's been around for a while. Facebook makes a lot of money. Facebook sells a lot of data, in my opinion, maybe. get, there's a lot of data that they have control over. I feel like even weirdos have taken people's profile and got people information and tried to find them in real life that worked for Facebook. This situation here was related to a whistleblower that was talking about what Facebook does internally. The representative, just like Martin Zuckerberg, whenever he comes and testifies in front of Congress, Congress does ask them some things where it's like, does it look like I got that with me? But at the same time, they always look like they ill prepared. Like, yo, so you got the permission slip form that people sign for you to run data and look at data on their children. Well, I'm sure we do. I can take it back to the office and bring it back, put the request in for you and have it. No, do you have it with you today? No, but I can put in a request back to the office and make sure they know that it's something that you're looking for. That type of energy. So I want everybody, I'm not saying that you have to, there's a Facebook, there's an article on this, Facebook, when they check Facebook and Instagram under fire on Capitol Hill Senate hearing. Look it up, you can read through the article, but there's also a 2.5-hour video related to this subject as well. I'm going to finish it. I think that you should watch it as well if you got kids, if you want Facebook or Instagram yourself, because if they're doing this to the kids, it's already done to us. You know what I'm saying? Data already gone. You already give it up. You already hit the terms and conditions, but who am I? I'm just bringing the information. Hope that y'all take a moment to look up into this because, like I said, Facebook is under fire. They've been on Capitol Hill at least once. So Twitter been there, all of them been there. So it's just their time. I want to know your comments, how you feel. Should Facebook have a 8 to 13 platform of Instagram, Facebook kids, Instagram kids, or should we leave it alone? N.y.a Show. See y'all next week.